my name is Joshua Gilly, and my speech is about whether or not a four-year college degree is worth it. So I have a question to ask all of you. It's a rhetorical question, but what is the most valuable resource that we have? I would say that it's time. Now, 4 years is a lot of time, and you can accomplish many things within the span of 4 years. In today's day and age, a four-year college degree is very sought after. After all the expenses and time invested into a degree, is it really worth it? Even though a degree seems like a good idea, it doesn't always mean you'll use that degree. In most cases, a four-year degree will make you take meaningless classes like a math or English that you, in all honesty, probably won't need for your job. And even if you do need that knowledge, everything today you can access and learn or figure out instantly on a phone or computer, and some places let you use those for free, like a public space or a library. You can Google search anything and it's immediately accessible. So is spending 4 years trying to get a piece of paper to help you get a job, to pay off debts that you got from that degree, really worth it? I don't think it is. One of the primary reasons people work so hard and strive so hard to get a college degree is that after receiving their degree, they believe that a good job that pays well is at the end of the tunnel. That's not always the case. I know people that get the same job without the degree, without anything, because they had prior work experiences in the same field or knew someone in that field that helped them get that job. A degree doesn't always mean success. Getting a degree just means you're capable of memorizing material. According to K12dive.com, only 2 out of 10 jobs need a bachelor's degree, and 1 out of 10 jobs need a master's degree or higher, meaning that the other 8-ish jobs, statistically speaking, only need their certificate or some form of prior work experiences in that said field. So why spend so much time and money on a degree when so many jobs don't require it? Speaking of money, that leads me to my next point. Debt. Debt is probably the worst drawback of getting that said degree. The average price of college tuition is $25,000 a year. And on average, 59% of people who get a bachelor's degree, which takes on average 4 years, takes on average 6 years to get that degree. And if you do the math, that's about $150,000 to get a degree you might not use. CNBC did a survey on nearly 3,000 students that had graduated with their degree. And 39% of the students said that after acquiring their degree and all that debt, that it wasn't worth it. Forbes.com says that the cost of attending college over the past decade has increased by 25%, and that the average student leaving college will graduate with around $30,000 in debt. And on average, that takes about 10 to 30 years to pay off. I think people could be using their time a lot more wisely, which leads me to my final point, the skill gap. According to K12dive.com, 46% of employers have a difficult time hiring people with experience in that said field. A college degree just isn't cutting it anymore. Spending 4 to 6 years to get a degree to try and compete with someone with prior work experiences, who do you think will get the job at the end of the day? I think the person with the prior work experience. Building a portfolio with a few projects and your transcript doesn't quite add up to a professional reference or real work experience. There are so many alternatives that don't require a degree. Entrepreneurship, learning coding, and many manual labor jobs, none of them require a degree. And if you really think school is for you, then maybe try a community college or a trade school. Both are much cheaper in the long run. In conclusion, a degree doesn't mean success, and the drawbacks of getting a degree may not be worth it. Drowning yourself in debt that you may never be able to pay back, and consuming so much of your time when you could be using your time much more valuably to get your said job sounds like a horrible way to spend 4 years of your life. So maybe think about whether or not your college degree is really worth it.
I got a question.
Not answering it.